สวัสดีครับพระอาจารย์ครับผมครับผมครับผมครับพระอาจารย์ครับผมครับ
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone is welcome to join. We are waiting for our first participant. Rohini from the UK, you're the first one in tonight. Hello.
Good evening. Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening
How
to
are
you.
you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, I have no questions today.
Any
I just keep
report? Any report?
uh, well, yes. So nothing particularly. So I just keep practicing and
Can you sit for meditation every day?
yeah.
Okay.
I do, but the duration is not the same. You know, some days I do about 4 hours and
You get any calm from your meditation?
yeah. It's much calmer than before. So I just feel sometime I don't feel I don't feel the breath sometime and also the like the body and the fingers and the feeling disappears. Yeah.
Yes.
Um, and then yeah, I can't that's yeah. So
And when you're not in meditation, can you see things with wisdom?
yes, I continuously keep thinking about the um, anicca and the dukkha and anatta and the
Okay, so you feel
yeah
you're at peace with everything around you,
yes, thank
more or
you.
less.
Yeah.
No issue
So
with anybody, no issue with anybody or anyone.
no, I don't really have contact with anybody, but I even told because now I don't have my sister now. Sister passed away, so I told the rest of the family to not to contact me. Sorry, I know I don't know whether it's rude or not, but I just wanted to. I don't want to lose any more time, so I haven't got much time, so I stopped contacting them. I, I actually basically don't contact anyone.
So you're basically a hermit.
Yes.
Good.
Occasionally, uh, some of my students, you know, that I used to teach, they message me for help with their uh, work because it's summer holidays. So I told them they still contact me. Apart from those students, I don't have any contact with friends or families. No, I stopped that because I don't want to waste any more time.
Good.
Yeah.
So you're happy.
I'm happy, but sometimes I feel sad because I can't 100% stop my mind thinking. I can't 100% stop my thoughts.
As long as you're not agitated by your thought, it's okay.
No, I don't, because I keep my precepts. Sometime I not break really. Sometime I come out of the 8 precepts. I definitely keep my 5 precepts, but most of the time I have my 8 precepts, but sometime I come out of the 8 precepts.
You have any worry about getting sick or anything?
Getting sick. No, I don't. I don't have any. I don't have any known illnesses at the moment. I don't have it. But even if I do have it, I don't think I will worry. But I don't. Only purpose for, because I don't want to have. I'm not worried, but I am little bit worried because now I know the path and how to go alone, but I don't want to lose my body because I need my body to practice. That's the only reason I need my body. Otherwise,
What more do you need to practice for?
I need to practice because, of course, I haven't attained anything yet.
How do you know you haven't attained anything yet?
Because if I have attained, my mind, as far as I know that everything in this world, our body is made of tiny particle. Actually, it's called kalapa. It's keep appearing and disappearing. Basically what's called appearing, disappearing, anicca. So I haven't seen that yet. So the appearings and disappearing, every little things, everything, even a flame, burning flame is actually we see as a flame, but even the flame, inside the flame there are little tiny
You don't need to go
flame appear, disappear, appear. I don't see that.
You don't need to go into that detail. Just know that things appear and disappear, thing rise and cease.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. So that's the ultimate.
You don't have to
goal.
go into
Then
the
this is
atomic
anicca.
level. You don't have to go into the atomic level and see all the molecules and whatnot.
Yeah. So for my living, I don't really care. Even I haven't got any attachment or anything. But the only thing I just don't want to die because I need my body to practice.
What you need to see is that everything are just made up of the 4 elements.
Yeah, I see the whole world, everything. It's just not just everything just appear. There's the trees and the human and animals and whole universe is planets and everything just appearing and disappearing. I can see that.
No self in anything.
No, yes, no self in anything. Even our thoughts and everything, I just see it.
Everything is anatta.
Yeah. So everything is actually, when I look at how the everything is in the world, these wars and all kind of, it's like a mirage, basically what it's called.
That's just nature interacting with itself.
Yeah. I see that. I can see it very clearly. So I don't have anything, any attachment to anything. Even my brothers, sorry, my family, they're just like a temporary thing. So I see that. So I don't have any attachment to them.
So as long as you have no any dukkha, then you're okay.
No.
Okay.
Even anything, I don't have anything really, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only
no fear of anything.
No, I live alone. No, nobody knows where I am or what I do. I mean, they know that I'm in like basically like in a cave, but without contact with outside the world. I don't even go out for shopping or anything. I just
What happens if you happen to be attacked by someone?
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. Attack by
Okay.
all attack by I don't care. But as I said earlier, I want to live even a day to meditate. I
Yeah.
don't really care about attacking. I don't really care. We're all going to die anyway.
Okay. That's good
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So
All right.
yeah.
Mm.
Actually, I think thanks to Ajahn really actually to give me um,
No
the advice
fear.
and basically Ajah's teaching. I know Buddha is Buddha's teaching, but the Buddha's teaching is written in all this script, but it didn't really. Uh, Only after I met Ajahn, so I understand.
Good.
Yeah, thank you for
Okay.
that. Thank you.
We are just elements. No
Yes,
sovereign.
everything. Yes, everything is
Yeah.
just made. Even the whole, our bodies are made of elements. It's everything in the elements in the
Yeah.
periodic table, just connected and just
And
in
the mind is just a knowing element,
yeah, yeah. I see it very clearly.
which happen to be able to think, to know, but
Yeah,
but there's no one behind the knowing or the thinking.
yeah. I
Just
can see it very clearly. The body. I just got it from my mom and dad. The mind.
okay.
Yeah. So
That's
the
good.
craving.
Then you shouldn't worry about losing your body anytime.
No, I'm not. Yes, I
Mm.
don't even feel as it is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you, Ajahn. I'll keep practicing. I will see whether um, if I experience that jhana. So that's what at the moment. So only as you, if I can reach that level. So I probably, as Ajahn explained to us, only if I reach the fourth jhana, so that with that what they call sati, I can see the what you call anicca, dukkha, anatta. Um, so the how the yeah
Yes. What we need to be able to face up to is our dukkha vedana, our
yeah
painful feeling.
yes
Be able to leave it alone and not being bothered by it, by the painful
mm,
feeling. If you have strong equanimity,
yeah. Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you very much.
okay, you're
Thank you.
welcome. Next intent.
Good evening, Prajan.
Yes. Any problem? Any dukkha?
uh, yes, Prajan. This week I follow Prajan advice. But the problem is, I count this week I sleep uh, about 7 until 9 hours, and just when meditate, I just can meditate 1 until 3 hours. After that, I'm sleepy and I'm sleep. I also not chanting direct to meditate. So I will practice until I can have ability to sleep 5 hours and meditate more than 6 hours.
How are you gonna do that?
Huh?
How are you gonna do that?
Uh, I I follow Prajat advice. If I'm not working, I need mindfulness the whole day.
Yes. You also need to reduce your food consumption because the more you
Mm.
eat, the more you want to sleep.
No, Prajat. Now I'm just eat once a day, Prajat.
Once a day already, good. Okay.
Yes.
Just one meal a day.
Prajat have any advice?
No, just if you can moderate your food intake, just eat
Mm-hmm.
just to eat the food like you're taking medicine. Don't try to enjoy
Yes.
eating, because when you enjoy eating, you're gonna eat more. But if you eat like you're taking medicine, then you only take just what the body needs.
Yes, Ajahn.
So try to eat the food that you don't like, so you don't eat too much.
Yes.
If you eat the food you like, then you tend to eat more, right?
Yes, Ajahn. Even I'm at home, I practice like I'm at the Wat Yan or Khao Chi On. So when I want to eat, I just put all the food at my plate. So I know that I eat the same uh, the same quantity, not too much and not too less.
Okay, good. You mix them all up first before you eat. Can
Yes.
you, when you,
I
can
just eat
you,
one plate.
I know, but can you mix all the food together first? Like salad,
Uh, I not mix all, but I put all at my plate.
try to mix it, see if you
Oh,
can.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Then you might not want to eat too much
Mm-hmm.
because it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look appealing, like when you separate them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Prajan. Tomorrow I try it.
Yeah, everything that you're gonna put in your stomach, mix them in the bowl on the plate first. Then they'll go into the
Mm-hmm.
stomach. It will be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the food we eat will go into the stomach, right? It will be mixed in the stomach anyway, right?
Yes.
So why bother separating them on the plate? Mix them all in the plate and then just save the body the work
Okay.
of mixing. You mix for your
Mm-hmm.
stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is if you have problem with taking too much food, this is an antidote to that. But if you don't have any problem with eating too much, then you probably can eat normally.
Mm-hmm. Understand, Prajan.
Okay. Anything
Okay.
else?
No, Prajan. I will practice until I have ability to consistent meditate 6 hours a day.
Okay, good. Good
Okay.
goal.
Thank you, Prajan.
Hope you make it. All
Yes.
right.
Now
Okay.
I start meditate 11 p.m.
You meditate at 11 p.m. What time you go to
Mhm.
bed?
Usually one or this week 1 or 2 a.m.
Uh,
But last week I can meditate until 4 or 5 a.m.
so you don't sleep then?
I just sleep about less than 4 hours. But
I
this
see.
week I think I sleep too much.
Mhm. Okay. You also have to look at the body. It will tell you how much it wants to sleep when you feel really
Mhm.
tired, and so you have to give the body proper rest also.
Mhm. Yes, Prajan.
Or else it can get sick.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Prajan.
You're welcome. Next, Professor Ken. Hi, you're back at home, or you're still in the same place where you were?
Good afternoon to Ajahn. Back home now, but the routine is just the same. I tend to feel the same wherever I am these days.
So it doesn't make much difference now wherever you are.
Yeah, previously I would want to go away on holiday and things, but now it's pretty much same. In other words, more comfortable to be at home, simply practicing.
And you can keep up with your routine wherever you are.
Yeah, same routine ever.
Good.
So I'm back home, and we still have another month of semester vacation. So it's a good time.
Have any question tonight?
No questions just now, Ajaan.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Next, Christine Coe from Penang. You have to unmute your microphone first. Not yet unmute. Okay, you can speak
Yes,
now.
good evening, Ajaan. Long never see you. Happy to see you.
I see. Where have you been?
Still in Penang, but quite busy for my future plan, and I'm happy to tell Ajaan that I have resigned.
You have quit your work.
Yes, not yet. I have still to. I need to serve for 2 months now. Left about 6 weeks.
I see. So what you gonna do when you quit working?
I can go to practice already. I can go to temple and stay, and I can go to a lot of retreat or anything.
I see. Good.
Yeah.
So your intention is to do more practice.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, not to go and do more holidays.
Holiday is for maybe I want to go to Thailand.
Well, for retreat, not for holiday.
For do dana.
Or do dana. You still want to do dana.
I make marriage at the same time in Penang, do more retreat because Penang a lot of temple that we can go to meditate and keep 8 precepts and stay there.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, you should increase your retreat and reduce your dana trips. Because the benefit differ. Your retreat give you more benefit than your dana trip. Yeah.
Correct.
Because when you're on a retreat, your mind can become calmer and peaceful. While you're on dana, your mind is not as peaceful or calm. So you have to look at the mind, the result on your mind. What gives you better benefit? What gives you more calm and peace? And that's the kind of practice you want to devote yourself to.
Yes, when I go to temple, I feel very peaceful, very peaceful, so happy.
Good. Then you should stay there. Don't come back home.
Soon.
Okay. Will they accept you if you wanted to stay permanently in the temple?
Yeah, they do offer and many matchy I know there.
I see. Good. You have a place to go then.
Yes, I do have.
Okay.
Mm.
I hope your wishes come true.
Because once I resign, I feel so happy and I don't so stressed. And the mindfulness is so strong when I come into my own mindfulness and feel peace. So I believe what all Long Paul said and Lord Buddha said, the peaceful internal, like Atanajan said, is very meaningful and excel everything. I always keep in my mind. And I understand that it's very good.
Good.
Yes.
All right. Any question?
No. I just want to tell Long Paul I'm so glad that I already resigned.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. And I hope that left out time I can try all my best and keep on practice.
All right. Hope you don't change your mind.
Okay.
You have to be steadfast and true. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I will take Tanajan advice.
No second thought. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank
All
you,
right.
Tanajan.
You're welcome. Next, Sarasi from Geneva, Switzerland. How's the weather there now?
It's very sunny. Hello, Tanajan. Sadhu.
Is
It's
it
very
hot?
sunny. It's very hot. Around 30s, like
That's hot for
31,
Europe.
30.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very hot. Very hot and very dry weather. Little bit of wind also.
Mm. Okay, you have any question tonight?
Yes, Tanajan, good evening to you and very happy to see you. And I have one question. It's based on your last very recent update in the Facebook about difference between chitta and mind. There you say that chitta is mind is it is my chitta is you have it's conditioned in the mind is it's very bit difficult for me to understand this one, Tanajan. I read it to you. The word chitta can be both. It can be the mind and it can also be the conditions of the mind.
That's right. That's what they sometimes are used interchangeably.
So can we say the mind is conditions, always conditions? Does it mean that it's nama, vedana, sanya, sankhara, vijnana?
No,
Those things are the mind.
it means there's different states of mind that you have. The mind keep changing. Someday someday you're stressful, sometimes you're peaceful. These are the chitta.
Yeah, we are happy, we are sad, like
Yes,
that.
yeah. These are
But
conditions
chitta,
that keep changing in the chitta. Makes the chitta changing.
okay.
Just like you're putting on different dress every day. Today you put on
Mhm.
a red dress, tomorrow you put on a green dress, but you're still the same person. You're still the same chitta, but your chitta can be happy today and sad tomorrow due to the conditions that affect the chitta reaction.
Mhm.
So the chitta can be used in this regard as being uh, state of the chitta.
Uh-huh. Okay, so when one passes away, it's not the chitta which passes, but it's the mind, no? You said the mind
Yes,
separates from the body.
yes, and it's the same thing. The mind, and the conditions in the mind also go together. So,
Mhm.
so,
Okay.
so actually, we're saying that the chitta keep changing because
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
Chitta is the knowing element, no? But
that's right.
mind is not the knowing element.
It's,
Is it?
it is the same thing. But when we talk about the chitta, we can also see that it is changing.
Mm-hmm.
One time it can be happy, the next time it can be sad, the next time it can be angry.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. It's like you.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. So we can call
Okay.
Sarasi is changing. The chitta is changing, like Sarasi is changing. Sarasi today is happy, and tomorrow she might be sad, she might be angry, she might be generous.
Mm-hmm.
These are the changing nature of the mind. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When there is no defilements in the mind, you get pure chitta.
You get the chitta without the defilement, but still the chitta can still change according to the conditions that 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 affects the change. So if you see something, you hear something, it can cause the the chitta to have different emotion depending on what you see, what you hear, what you think. This is a condition that can make the chitta happy or sad, high or low, peaceful or agitated, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
But without any defilement, it has no attachment to this changing states of
Conditions.
mind. Yeah, it's just accepting as they come, like the body. like feelings. You have feelings that keep changing. Sometimes you have good feelings, sometimes you have bad feelings, sometimes you have neutral feelings. The mind without defilement will not be bothered by the changing of the feelings. But the mind with defilement will be bothered because the mind with defilement clings to a particular feeling and have the and have aversion for another type of feeling.
Right. Mhm.
But without defilement, then the mind doesn't react to feelings, whether it's good feeling, bad feeling, or neutral feeling. It just merely know them and not reacting to them.
Mhm.
Same way with the states of mind. The mind will not react to the state of mind. Today it might feel agitated. It might feel angry. Angry is not the word to use because the mind it's not defilement. But let's say sometimes the mind can be up or sometimes the mind can be down, for instance.
Mhm.
But without definement, then the mind doesn't react to the changing nature of the mind itself.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. The body, the feeling, and the changing, and the mind. They keep changing. See,
They keep changing.
in the fourth foundation of mindfulness, we have to understand the nature of the body as being anicca, dukkha, anatta. We have to understand the nature of feeling as being anicca, dukkha, anatta. We also have to understand the nature of the mind or chitta as being anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Mhm.
Okay, is this clear enough?
Yes, Tanaja. It's better now. It's clear.
But the mind itself, the chitta itself never disappear. It's permanent.
Mhm.
While the body is temporary, the body one day disappear, fall apart, return to the four elements. And without the body, then all the feeling will disappear.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay. Okay, Tanaja.
is this clear enough?
Yes, it's clear enough. I'll reread it. I'll read
you have
it
to
again. Also.
compare the chitta to the body and feeling, then you can understand.
Okay. Chitta to the body and feelings. Okay. It is the mind. Can we also say mind is the nama aspect of na vedana, sanya, sankara, vijnana? It's all together. It's
The mind has
all
this property. They are property. The nama khandas are property of the mind.
mind.
They also they change, but they never disappear. They are part of the mind.
Mind.
An enlightened person or unenlightened person still have these five properties of the mind: knowing, thinking, feeling, remembering, and being able to contact the sensual organs of the body to receive sensual object called vijnana or consciousness. These are always a part of the mind, part of the ability of the mind. This go with the mind wherever the mind goes.
Okay.
But they are the one who can who can who can make the mind have different what you call different state. Yeah. The Namakanda is the one who can make the mind have different states of mind.
Yes.
Can make the mind happy, can make the mind
Happy,
sad. Yeah. But the goal is to understand the nature of this of the mind and not try to change it. Try to accept it. When you feel low, when the mind feel low, just accept it's low today. When it's high tomorrow, just accept that it is high. And you don't have to do anything. We tend to change. We tend to try to change the mind. When we feel bad, we want to make it good. When you feel low, you want to make it high. And when we cannot do what we want to do to the mind, we get dukkha, we got suffering.
We have to see it as anicca.
Yes, see
Like that.
anicca, anatta, uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm. Okay, Ajaan.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
It's similar to the body and similar to the feeling.
Feelings.
Okay.
Okay, Ajaan. Thank you very much. I wish you good
welcome.
health
Thank
always.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Next, outsourcing from Malaysia. You still do your 6-hour challenge
Good evening, Ajaan. Yes, last week I did once a week.
once a week. Okay.
I think the 6 hours is more challenging than the retreat.
Then the retreat, yes.
The last 40 minutes, I did the Subha meditation, Bhavana meditation. Then I did some contemplation. The last 40 minutes.
Good. You can do mindfulness, contemplation. You can do meditation.
I'm trying to do mindfulness all day long, but I think cannot reach the 100%. Now I'm having knee pain and lately I have gastric problem. So a few nights I have knee pain, so I need to wash my breath, did meditation, then went to sleep. Then during sitting meditation also my gastric comes up, feel warm, the hot air comes up, then pain. Then I went into samadhi, only the knowing mind, so I didn't feel anything.
Okay. As long as you are not disturbed by the conditions of the body, you can accept whatever condition the body present to you. If you can fix it, fix it. If you can take medication, take it. But if you cannot fix it, then you just have to accept it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
hope that it's anicca, it will change eventually.
Yes. That's why I see anicca, dukkha, anatta more, and then contemplate on aging, sickness, and death more, because I'm having pain here and there.
We cannot control the body all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can, sometimes we cannot. When we cannot, then we just have to accept.
Yes.
Then we will have no dukkha.
Yes. Need to accept it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ajaan.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your advice.
Kate Yenso, also from Penang. You three ever met? 3 people from Penang. Outsourcing Kate and Christine
Ajahn, good
Koe.
evening. Good evening, Ajahn.
Good evening to you. You ever met the other 2 from Penang?
Only in Zoom, never see
In
them
Zoom, never see in person. Huh?
yeah.
Never attend the same temple.
Yeah. Normally I go to the temple nearby my house, yeah.
Okay, you have any question?
No question, Ajahn. Yeah, just to pay respect.
Okay, thank you. Next, Ricardo from Uruguay, the other end of the world. Yeah.
Hello, Tanachan. Nice to see you, all the Sangha.
Is the weather better now? Oh, it's still very cold.
A little bit better. It's 12 degrees centigrade Celsius now. And it's a windy season this month.
You have
so
sunlight.
We have a lot of wind.
You have sunlight also. Yeah, looks quite bright. Yeah, looks beautiful.
It's the morning.
Good.
Yeah, I don't have questions today, just to be thankful to Tana Channel, your teachings. all the questions that we learn a lot, and you are a great teacher, and we are happy that you teach us how the Buddha's words. Sometimes there are a lot of malinterpretations about what he says, and I feel that you take the right way. At least I know in your heart you try to do the best. So we are very thankful to you, Tanacha.
You understand the Buddha's teaching better when you practice. If you don't practice, you can misinterpret his teaching, his words, into something different.
Yeah.
But when you practice, you know what he meant. So try to practice more and read less.
I don't read too much. I
Yeah.
just listen to your teachings, and like the chitta you told right now, it's very important, I think, to be aware when we are trying to do the mindfulness of the mind, what's going on, the states, the changes, and how do we generate suffering, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Suffering comes from our craving for the mind to be in a certain way. And when we cannot, then we feel bad. But if we accept whatever the conditions of the mind is at that time, then we won't feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Know that it will change.
True.
Sometimes from bad to good, from good to neutral, back and forth, all day long.
And I read last week there's a study on I don't know, Harvard or some prestigious university that it says although we might get older, the neurons are still always changing. So we don't lose our hope to be more aware all the time and to practice all the time that it has changes in our brain, in our mind, our chitta.
Well, actually, the brain and the mind are two different things. They're not the same thing.
Okay.
The brain is part of the body, while the mind is not part of the body. The mind is just another person controlling the body, telling the body what to do, using the body. The mind is the user of the body, like a driver of an automobile. The driver and the automobile are two separate things.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever contains in the body doesn't contain in the mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, the mind that thinks,
Right.
the brain doesn't think. It's the mind that tells the brain what to do. First, the mind thinks, I want to get up. So it tells the brain. Then the brain will direct the muscle, the nerves to start moving, to get up, to stand, to walk, and so forth. The body is like an automobile, and the mind is like a driver. The driver tells the automobile what to do. Go forward, go backward, turn left, turn right, go fast, go slow, stop. And it's the automobile that takes the order from the driver, right? Okay. In the future, you don't have to drive. You just say what you want, and the automobile will do what you want to do. Turn left, turn right, without having to drive. Just tell the automobile. It will then follow your order because it has more capacity, more ability uh, to do things with the computer, with the speech recognition and so forth. Eventually, you don't have to drive. You sit down in the front seat and tell the car, start, go left, turn right, stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, we are reaching technology so high, but our minds are not so high.
our mind still the
Our
same.
chitta.
Our mind is
Yeah.
still primitive. We still lack
Yes.
understanding.
True. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
You're
Kanacha.
welcome. Next,
Thank you.
Gary from Singapore.
Greetings, Ajaan. I have no questions, just happy to be listening in.
Okay. We'll go to Pune then. Pune, India, right? Have you moved yet, Saket?
Yes, Rajan, we are now in Jabalpur, India.
Already. Good. The whole family moved with you?
Well, we had an interesting twist because before moving, few days before moving, my uh, stepfather decided not to join us, as I predicted. And after moving, my mother decided she wants to be back with my stepfather. So now suddenly there's Neeta and me in a house much larger than we need. But no responsibilities. Both were adamant that they're independent and they can manage their life. And so
Okay.
we are thinking,
At least you try your part. You did your part.
yes, yes,
But they decide they want to do what they like. They think is best for them.
yes, yes, yes. And so we, as a result, may actually have more time for Dhamma practice.
Uh,
And this is a better city in many ways than where we were living earlier.
I see.
It's
Less crowded, quiet.
yes, less crowded, less distances. And Neeta's extended family lives here. Her mom and dad are here, and they're available for any assistance that we need. They're very supportive.
Okay.
It worked out very differently from what we had imagined. And but at the same time, I think it can help us with our Dhamma practice.
Okay. So you accept your parents' decision not to come here.
It was a lot of heartache, but I think at the end of it, I felt, the advice you had shared was very useful, that we can't really force anybody. There's no point in forcing anyone to a certain decision. And if they feel they want to do something, finally, we should allow them to do that.
Yes.
There was a lot of ill will and other things coming up in the mind.
Mhm.
But then again, I was trying to just allow it to come and pass and not open my mouth.
Yes. Okay, good. As long as everybody's happy, that's the point. Okay. Do you have any question tonight?
I had one, Frajan. I was reading the Satipatthana Sutta, and in that they talk about there were two items. One is that the deluded mind, if we are seeing whether the mind is with delusion or without delusion, I was thinking, isn't it that anytime we have sensual desire or anytime we have anger, isn't our mind deluded at that time?
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay.
But when you see self in something that there's no self, see permanent in something that is not permanent. This is also delusion.
Okay. That is helpful, Rajan. Then in my practice, I'm trying to, during meditation, for example, when my mind wanders away from the breath, then I'm just trying to observe what hindrance was this that took my mind away, or what, so that's helpful. Thank you, Rajan.
Okay.
And also in terms of fear, if fear or, if fear arises, then
That is also delusional.
that's also delusion. Okay.
Because you're afraid of losing something that you cannot keep anyway. When you have wisdom, then you say, okay, what is there to fear? when eventually you're gonna have to lose everything anyway.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. And Nita?
Um, Good evening, Frajan. I do have one question. So, like when we try to sit for 6 hours, I am only able to do 4 hours, first of all. And then in those 4 hours, I've been observing what's happening with my mind, and I feel that most of the time my mind is planning. It's planning that it has to buy grocery or do the laundry or talk to somebody or whatever. It just keeps planning things. Some simple things also, it just keeps planning. So whenever I catch hold of what's happening with my mind, I see that it's planning. It doesn't, it rarely goes in the past, but it keeps thinking about the future. It's a habit, and I was thinking if you can guide me on how to handle such situation.
Well, see, when you're practicing the 6 hour challenge, the goal is to stop thinking. So you don't want to watch your mind and see what it is thinking. You want to stop it by using a mantra or by focusing on your breath or something, so that you will be able to stop your thinking. See, because you're not able, you don't have the controller yet to control your mind with. You don't have enough mindfulness. So your mind keeps thinking whatever it likes to think, because there's no one to stop it from thinking. So the goal of practice is to develop enough mindfulness so that you will be able to stop thinking. First, stop it completely. Then the next step, once you can stop it, then you can select the kind of thought that you allow it to go thinking, and you can also stop the thought that you don't want it to go thinking. See? The goal is to stop the mind thinking in terms of delusion and teach the mind to think in terms of wisdom instead.
So
But
when I like, how do I, like, I do try to chant Buddho, but even if I'm chanting, it suddenly feels like it's gone on the back end, and this mind has started thinking again. So
you have to bring it back. You have to keep bring it back, reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, or you can chant some long verses so that it doesn't feel boring. If you just recite the mantra itself, you might feel boring. So you might want to recite the whole sutta, like the four foundation of mindfulness. And then this will keep your mind occupied with chanting or reciting the sutta, so you won't be able to go think about the future as you used to.
So I should try to learn the four foundation mindfulness sutta. So
If you like to, you can learn some other discourse if you like. But I find the four foundation mindfulness is very useful because it's like a manual for your practice of mindfulness and wisdom and samadhi.
Oh.
3 in 1. The sutta contains instruction for you to practice mindfulness, to meditate to get to jhana, and also to develop wisdom by seeing the three characteristic nature of the body, the feelings, and the mind.
That's a good idea. I can start doing Satipatthana Sutta morning and evening, so I'll remember it, and then I can
Yeah.
use
Use
6 hours.
that when you want to stop the mind from thinking about the future, you keep reciting the sutta.
Okay,
All right.
I'll try that. Thank you so much, Pradhan.
You're welcome. Next, Alvin from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Tanajan. I've got no question, just to pay respect. Thanks, Tanajan. No question.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Belinda from Singapore.
Masukan Tanajan. Listening and listening.
Okay, you're listening. Okay, good.
Listening.
All right. I'll go to Colorado then to Julia. Hi, Julia.
สวัสดีค่ะพระอาจารย์
สวัสดีครับ
I need to learn more Thai.
You don't need to. In this room, we speak English.
Okay. uh, the language is funny because in English I would say you, but I'm supposed to say Bante or venerable. So then it gets all confused. But I'm mostly listening. Is Ajaan well? Healthy?
Yes, I'm okay. No problem.
Yeah.
I've been existing like this for many years now. Never changed.
It's beautiful. It's a good example, I think.
You just have to reduce down your craving, then the less problem you will have. The more cravings, the more problem you will have. No craving, no problem. It's the problem come from your own cravings, really. Once you have no craving, then there will be no problem. You can always be happy. Stop craving. Craving is the root, the cause of your suffering, of your problem. Once there are no craving, then there will be no problem, no suffering. Simple. The Buddha's teaching is very simple. It reduces down to the Four Noble Truths. That's all it is, really. Suffering is caused by your cravings. The cessation of suffering is caused by you stopping your craving with the practice of mindfulness and wisdom. Once you have mindfulness and wisdom, then you can stop all types of cravings that arises in your mind. Then once you can control all your craving, then there will be no suffering or problem. You can accept things as they are, as they come. But if you don't have wisdom and mindfulness, you tend to be choosy. You don't like this, you don't like that. You want this, you don't want that. But sometimes you cannot choose in life, right? In real life, you cannot choose things. They come as they like. So you have to accept them when they come, because you cannot tell them to go away when they come. And when they go away, you cannot ask them to stop going away either. So let things come and go as they like. All you have to do is just welcome them. And when they want to leave, also let them go. Bid them good farewell. No craving for them to stay or no craving for them to go away. No craving for them to come. Just be merely knowing. If they come, okay, knowing that they come. If they go away, okay, merely know that they go away. If you have no craving, then there will be no sadness or problem when they come or go away. Very simple, isn't it? But very hard to do. That's why you have to do the 6-hour challenge, just to sit and let things come and go. Let your thought come and go, let your craving come and go. Or stop your craving if you can with mindfulness or wisdom.
That's perfect, Ajahn.
Okay. You have any comment or any question?
That's all. That's exactly what is needed right now.
Yeah. Just to stay put. You have to train the mind to stay put, to accept things. Don't go after things. Don't chase after things, because you'll never be satisfied with the thing that you get. Once you get it, you want something different. You want something else. So you keep chasing after things all the time and never feel content, never feel happy. You might feel happy briefly when you get it, then after a while, it no longer gives you any happiness anymore. When you want something new, and it will be the same thing again when you get it. And if you cannot get it, then you become unhappy. But if you don't go after anything, then you won't be unhappy if you don't get anything. Okay? The cause of our problem is our craving. That's all it is. Once we can stop our craving, then there will be no problem. We can live happily without having anything.
As a layperson,
As a what? As a
upasika,
you can be anything. It doesn't matter as long as your mind has no craving. You can be ubasika. You can be a bhikkhuni. You can be an ordinary person. But being a bhikkhuni or being a ubasika is just the stages of development of your mind. See, you move from one level to the next, so you change your your name or your position. Like you go into school, you move from elementary school to secondary school to high school and to college. You keep moving up the ladder until you graduate. So it's the same way with being an upasika, being a 5 preceptor, 8 preceptor, being a bhikkhuni or being a bhikkhu, and then eventually you reach your goal. But it's the mind that is the one that doing the practice.
yeah.
Okay.
In this moment when Ajahn speaks the truth of craving, I experience that directly. And on retreat also, I experienced that directly. And yesterday, I stood on my head and to see if I experience also the same way. And it was the same. But then still in life, things arise that need to be done. You know, like I have to do this, do that, go there, go here, interact with this person, that person.
Did you
You know,
ever ask yourself why? Do you ever ask yourself why? Or what benefit you get from doing all these things?
I get stressed from it if I put the mind into it. But then if I bring the mind back, it's okay. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Iwa Anumodana.
Sadhu, sadhu. Next, we'll go to Nining from Indonesia. Hi,
Yeah,
Nining.
Ajahn. Yeah, Ajahn. I have completed 7 days fasting and also 6 hours challenge. And I'm
Yes.
very happy. I'm very happy, Ajahn.
Okay.
Also, I'm happy to have met Ajahn 4 days in a row in front of Kuti 5.
Okay.
The Dhammatalk, yeah, Saturday and also
You,
today.
you still listen to the Dhamma talks?
Yeah, always Ajahn. And I always join the meditation, 30 minutes meditation.
Uh-huh. And you have it translated into Indonesia?
Yeah, I translated in Indonesian.
I see. Good. So you
Yeah,
understand what I said.
Yeah, sometimes because I have already watched more than maybe almost 200 video of Ajahn, so it become like refreshment also to refresh my Dhamma, and it's good. And also sometimes I find when Ajahn said that even you go to space, you cannot find heaven. And then when you go, when you dig deep into the earth, the bottom of the earth,
You don't find hell. You only find
cannot.
oil. You only find oil.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm happy, Ajahn, because it's not only refreshment but also makes peace and also sometimes new knowledge. Because I don't study too much, Ajahn. I prefer listen to read.
Yes, good. It's easier than reading. Listening is easier than reading.
Also, I only study what support my practice, my meditation practice.
That's right. You don't have to know everything in the Tripitaka.
Yeah, like Ajahn said that in for foundation, mindfulness is for the monks. Ajahn said like that. Is it correct, Ajahn?
Well, it's taught to the monk, but other people can use them also. You can use them also.
Yeah, maybe for me, it's still contemplation to the body and feeling, Ajahn. Kaya Nupasana and Vedana Nupasana.
Yeah, you have to understand the nature of the body, the feeling, and also the mind, because you're still disturbed by them because you're still attached to them. See, when the body gets sick, your mind can be disturbed if you're attached to the body. If you don't understand the nature of the body, then you want to control or change the condition of the body, which you cannot do, and then it can cause you suffering.
Yeah, that's right, Ajahn. When I do fasting, my body movement become slow, and then I can watch clearly every movement of my body. Mostly is taking order from my mind. But at some condition, my body condition is changing. Sometimes when get stomach ache.
Yes, this is not under your control. See?
Not under my control.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, like Ajahn said, leave my body alone.
Leave the part that you cannot control and control the part that you can still control. Like you can still walk, then you can tell the body to walk. But when the body become paralyzed, then you might not tell the body to walk anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I use Kamatana to calm my mind when I get stomach ache. So it's okay, and I can be happy with that hunger at that time.
Yes.
That's one of my tool that will become one of my tool to enhance my practice when I'm to comfort with my life, Ajahn.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, Ajahn. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay. Steph, you're next. Hi, Steph. And do any more challenge?
No, not yet. The kids are back. When they're back in school, maybe.
Okay.
I've been reading your book Beyond Birth. That has been extremely helpful. I really appreciate your story and everything. I love how Mahabua would push you to meditate because he knew you liked to meditate and he wouldn't make you do the work and stuff. That was so interesting to me because you liked to meditate. I don't know. It just makes me so happy that you get to spend your life doing this and that you do this for us. Anyway, sorry. So my question, in the book, you talk about how sometimes there's too much calm, and I've been trying to do too much calm, which has been helpful, but there's not enough wisdom. So now when body stuff comes up, I'm not handling it in the best way. And so in the book, you talked about how you would contemplate on death, and that would be how you would deal with fear. So would you just consider yourself dying, or like how would you consider death to help you get rid of fear?
Well, first you study the theory of the body, the nature of the body in theory. We know that the body go through the process of birth, aging, sickness, and death.
Okay.
And our problem is we're not happy when we get old, get sick, or die.
Yes.
So how do we gonna solve this problem? Because we're gonna have to go through this process.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through this process being unhappy, or can you solve this problem by going through the process without being unhappy? So the goal is you have to find out why are you not happy, and the reason you're not happy because you want to use the body for your cravings. See? So you have cravings for things, even you have a craving for the body to exist, not to die.
That's what, yeah, it's craving for it to
Yeah.
stay the same, which is not possible.
Right.
Yeah.
So you look at the truth of the body, and you see that it's changing and it's slowly moving from birth to death, and eventually you have to come to terms with death somehow, being happy and
I
not
need to
being.
study the body more.
Yeah. So once you know, and you, by theory, you can accept that that is something that you cannot avoid. So you want to then see if you can prove it to yourself that you can accept death by exposing yourself to some form of dangers. For me, I was afraid of, of snakes. So when I walk in at night, I usually turn on a flashlight to see the path. But one day I decided, well, I'm not going to turn on the flashlight. And if I should come across a snake or step on it or being bitten by it, I just accept it, yeah, and be
And
ready to
that's how you
die.
started.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when I turn off the flashlight and walk in the dark, I start to feel very fearful. And then I have to teach my mind the truth that, you're gonna die anyway, if you can accept death, then you would not feel any fear. So eventually you come to the point where whether you want to accept it or not, if you accept it, then the fear that you have will disappear.
Okay.
If you don't want to accept it, you still want to live, and you will keep the fear going.
You'll suffer.
So I decide, okay, maybe it's my time to die now. So be it. So you accept it.
Do you
Once you can
feel like calm when you?
calm and relief and everything, as if all the stress and all the fear disappear from your mind. You became a different person. You have no fear anymore.
So there's work to do. Okay.
Yeah, so you have
There's
to
work.
be exposed to some form of risk of that can threaten your life.
Okay.
Or if you're on a plane and the plane happen to be losing an engine or something, then you might have to consider the option, what you're gonna do with your body, if the plane's gonna go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can accept, okay, let it go down, you remain calm.
Yeah.
But if you don't accept this, then you can become very fearful and very stressful. Panic, yeah.
Okay.
But you have to have enough mindfulness first before you can do this.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough mindfulness, you will go into panic mode.
Okay.
If you have
So
enough,
that's why the samadhi and the wisdom need to.
yeah, body and the mindfulness and the wisdom has to work together.
Okay. Okay.
I mean the mindfulness. You have to have the mindfulness to stop the panic, stop the reaction of the mind, stop the cravings of the mind. By using wisdom to teach you that why you have to stop your cravings, because your craving is the one that causing you the panic and the fear and the suffering.
Okay. This is very clear. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Got a lot to work on.
We have to accept the truth of the body that it's gonna die.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't think I don't think I truly thought about it before, and it's come up recent, like not within the last year, and now I have a lot of panic, and it's just like I got to deal with it. So yeah, the body is not mine. I'm just the
user of the body.
Just the user of the body. Yeah, yeah.
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 Look at the body like an automobile.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the driver.
Gotta let it go. I
happens,
can't keep it for 100 years. It doesn't, yeah. Yeah. Well, you can't maybe.
But it
Yeah.
takes time. It takes mindfulness first. Once you can calm your mind down completely, then you know you can control your fear.
Okay. Something to work towards. Okay.
Okay. That's a 6-hour challenge.
Okay, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going to it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Next, Kokseng from Singapore.
Yeah. Good evening, Rajan. Yeah.
How are you?
Rajan. Okay. Yeah. Last week you asked me to try for 5 minutes. Then I think even though I may sit in meditation for an hour, but I believe that in between, all right, the mind wanders, and when I notice that the mind wanders off, I just when I become mindful, I just recite Buddha Buddha, but I believe that definitely is less than 5 minutes of concentration. Otherwise, I would have gone into state of samadhi. So I have the quantity is there, but the quality is not there. Yeah.
Yes, the mindfulness is out there. It's not continuous.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. John, this evening, I'd like to ask you regarding last week, you were talking with B. Ravin about the middle path, and please forgive me for my ignorance. So, Prajan, you were mentioning about the not going to the two extremes of indulgence in sensual pleasures and the other extremes of self-modifications. And so I was, and you were actually giving the examples of food consumption, that we have to see how our body is able to, everyone has a different middle path. So our body has to see whether are we able to take how much food, whether we can take 1 meal a day, or if not, then 2 meals a day. So my question is, what about regarding to the mind craving, wanting to see, to have some entertainment, because I have still not have not reached jhana state. So sometimes it can be a bit boring. So sometimes I will just see some videos just for entertainment. So when watching videos, so is there anything that is on the middle path, or there is no middle path at all? Is we have to stop all watching of videos for entertainment?
Well, it depends on your ability, how much you can control your mind to prevent it from watching the entertainment. See? So if you can stop it once a week, like one day you say, I'm not going to watch any entertainment, I want to keep the 8 precepts. Then you keep the 8 precepts. And if you find that you can do more, maybe you increase it to 2 days a week to find the right the right amount for you, see.
Okay.
So because if you only abstain once a week, it might take a long time for you to get to where you want to go. So you want to increase your abstinence by twice a week, or maybe 3 times a week. It depends on your strength. But if you try to start doing it more than you can do, you might feel too stressful and not be able to do it beneficially. Then you have to find the right balance. You have to fine tune it.
Okay.
Like the Buddha give an example of stringing the violin or the lute. if you string it too tight, it can break, right? If you string it too loose, it won't make any good sound.
Yes.
So you have to find the right tension for the string for it to perform at its best.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have to know your strength, really. That's what it means. Know how much you can do. Don't underperform, don't overperform, because underperform will make your progress slower. Overperform it can cause you problem. You won't be able to do it. So find the right balance for you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ajaan.
You're welcome. Next, Diana. I saw your daughter came in earlier. She went back now.
She's just at her table. Namahudaya, Ajaan Suchart. She will come a little later when I call her. Is this a good time now?
No, whatever you like, whenever you like. You want to talk first? Go ahead.
Sure. Yes, I missed last week. My daughter was attending a camp, and it was like a summer camp, like just half day. So but I did listen to the recording. It was very nice meeting last week, and I tried to do. Okay, I don't have like 6 hours, but I tried to do like a 2-hour sit. But I was listening to Dhammatalk, so when I heard you say it's better without the Dhammatalk, next time I will try without the Dhammatalk. So some question I have is for that 2-hour spot time frame that I'm doing right now, just for myself. When I find my body just moving without my awareness, and then I stop it, and do I just like continue with the sit?
See, the challenge here allows you to move the body. If you feel painful, you can stand up and relieve but you cannot move around. That's all. You just want to stay in the same spot, standing or sitting.
Oh, okay. So it's not like Aditana where you're like not moving.
No, you can still move. This is a easier challenge than the not being able to move your body at all.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to do for 2 hours, and then I think within the first hour I was like, okay, I'm catching myself moving, and then the second hour I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Like the mind is just preoccupied with the body's not liking anything anymore, even though like I couldn't put my finger on it, but I couldn't quite stay with my breath either. It was more like just like I was trying to bring my mind back to the breathing with the Buddha, with the breathing, and that was maybe if so in this instance, should I continue in this fashion or like change it to maybe ease up my body a little bit?
It's up to you. If you want to take the harder challenge, then you just don't move your body at all. If you want to take the easier challenge, then you can move and relieve the painful feeling of the body when you feel too much in, then you can relieve it by standing. And
Yeah,
after you stand for a while, and then you can come back and sit again. But the goal is not to move around, just to be in one spot.
Oh, just sitting, like instead
Sitting
of doing
or standing, sitting or standing.
sitting or standing. Okay. Yeah, because after 2 hours, I was like, how do people do 6 hours? I don't know.
No, that's for the advanced people. You know.
Okay.
But for beginners, we just want to make it easier by allowing you to change your posture from sitting to standing, but not walking.
Mm-hmm. Because I've done like 1 hour without moving, but not 2 before.
Okay.
So
That's
that was
good.
for
That's
me.
good. That's good.
Yes, it was good because I think for the second hour I was like so aware how I've come to conclusion then did that like the idea of no control over my mind no control over my body. Like it's just all of a sudden decided it was too hot, even though the temperature changed. And that is something we're struggling here. Like our AC turned off right now. So the mind's resistance, like, okay, I don't like it anymore. And then after the 2-hour sit, I changed my mind about it. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to accept it and just be happy that it's not too cold. And yeah, that's pretty much the only event that happened this past week. In September, I have signed my daughter up for a group on Tuesdays, and I'll have to drive her to another city. And I'm just trying to figure out how I would accommodate signing up for the Zoom sessions once in a while, because it'll be like after 9 that I could join instead of.
Just tell the team that you can join after 9 and hope that they will allow you in and on a waiting list, with other people.
Okay. That would be something new.
Because,
And
because we sometimes have people in the waiting room waiting to come in, and the administrator has to look at the time and figure out how much time is left, whether there's enough time for another participant to join or not. See, so it depends on. So there's a little bit of time management here.
Okay, so I'll drive myself to an internet place, which is usually like some coffee place, and I can sit there, wait for my turn, and then figure things out after that. Oh, and I did experience another challenge. Like after we did this camp, there was so much mind pull to do another camp, and it looked very attractive, and had like some resentful feelings come up because these things aren't very, like, you have to pay for them, and it took like I've calmed down my mind. So just like, it's okay, we had one camp, we can refocus on Buddhist teaching again this week. And then just as a friend shared that she was going to the same camp, the mind again just stuck to it, even though like I was understanding that it was just the mind, the unhappiness that was following it, like that wheel of the wheel cart following the, that metaphor, the cart following the animal. So yeah, and then after some intentional mindfulness, I was able to just, like, I really benefited from what you were saying earlier about just being happy with what you have. And just there isn't going to be enough of anything. The mind will just grasp onto the other thing, the next thing. So I'm gonna focus on that this week.
And in order for you to be happy with anything, you have to be able to calm your mind down to the level of jhana, get to equanimity.
Oh, well, I'm not a jhana yet, still just trying to do the mindfulness of the body.
Yeah, you have to start there first. And eventually, when you sit, then you have to be mindful of your breath.
Mindful of my breath.
And if you can stick to the breath long enough, you might be able to enter into jhana.
Or just the breath, yes, because this moment, the awareness is more just with the shortness of the breath and being aware that the mind state is not a happy one. So that's wrong focus, right?
Right, when you meditate, you want to focus only on the breath alone, nothing else.
So when other awarenesses happen, how do I shift it back to the breath when it's like both, a little bit of the breath?
Just pay attention to the breath only. Don't pay attention to the other things that might appear at the same time.
Okay, I will see how it goes. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna call on my daughter to see if she prepared a question.
Okay, good.
Okay. Greta. Do you have a question? Come pay respect. Okay, you can just pay respect. Ah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you go to school or you study at home
Study at home.
with your mom, huh? She's your teacher. You like this better than going to school?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay,
Do you have any question?
No.
No question today. Huh? Do you meditate? Do you know how to meditate? How long can you meditate for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. How do you do it? By watching your breath or reciting something?
Watching my breath.
Watching your breath, okay. And do you feel like your mind wants to run away from your breath when you watch your breath? You can watch your breath for the 10 minutes. Huh? You feel any peace or calm from some meditating? You feel happy when you meditate?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Then you do it every day?
Do you do it every day?
You do it every day. Okay, good. Can you increase from 10 minutes to 15 minutes?
Can you increase?
You want to try to increase the time? Because you'll be happy longer. The longer you sit, the longer you will be happy, see? Okay? All right. Good. Bye-bye.
Yes, I find that when she's like in the middle of things, it's hard for her to like shift like quickly. Like she was in the middle of doing some arts and crafts. I don't know. I'll call her like next time. I'll call her first.
Yeah, okay, it's up to you. It's okay, either way.
Yeah, I tried signing us up for like a Goenka one-day kids retreat, but for September to see how she does with other children and like seeing that other children also might meditate. We're still on the wait list for that. So we just keep going back to the monastery, you know, the one where we give the dana and the monks are speaking English, so she's comfortable that. I could get like a 1 hour sit there when we go on Sundays.
Good. Okay. Nice to talk to you.
Yes, always such a big inspiration. But trying to increase my Dhammatalk with you to twice a week.
Okay.
Thank
But we
you.
only meet once a week.
Yeah, but that way I can listen to like the 2-hour recording.
I see. Okay.
And then just trying to increase the time more.
Okay, good. The more you spend the time with Dhamma, the more you understand the Dhamma more.
Yes, some challenges are constantly coming and just trying to just reduce constantly.
Okay, I'll go on to the next participant now. Okay, see you.
So much, Ajaan.
Next, Lynn from Indonesia.
Good evening, Ajaan. Hope you are
Yes.
well.
I'm well, thank you.
Very good. Just want to report, as I have promised last week. So I did my challenge 4+1 sitting meditation, and During my first 4 hours, at the end of the sitting meditation practice, I got quite a lot of ants. Red ants came back to bite me again. But this time I was more able to enjoy it, and I sat longer compared to my experience when I was doing my self-retreat a few months ago.
Good. It depends on your mindfulness, right? Someday when you have good mindfulness, then you'll be able to remain still longer and not being affected by things.
Yes. Yeah. So
the key is to maintain mindfulness.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I need to say today. Yeah. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Ajaan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Ajaan. I got a question to ask you regarding to the practice. You have mentioned many times that the fourth jhana is the prerequisite of developing wisdom, and is the foundation of wisdom and developing insight. If the practitioner has the ability, should he or she get into absorption more and go into the higher jhanas if the ability exists, or
You can, if you like. The higher jhana will give you a more deeper concentration, deeper calm, more calm. But you don't need to. Once you have the fourth jhana, it's good enough for the mind to be able to apply the wisdom that it has learned. That the cause of the mind's suffering is craving. So when it see the cause, then it can stop the craving if it has the equanimity, the strength to stop the mind with. But if you cannot stop the mind yet, when you use wisdom, and wisdom tells you that the cause of your suffering is your craving, you will not be able to stop your craving. Even you know that you should, but you won't be able to do it. Because your mindfulness is not strong enough to stop your mind. If you can stop your mind, then you can stop your craving, because the craving uses the mind to do what it wants to do. But as far as developing or studying the nature of things, you don't have to have jhana to do it. You can contemplate on anicca anytime when you're not meditating, or anatta. But you cannot be able to apply it to get rid of dukkha, because in order to get rid of dukkha, you have to stop your cravings. And in order to stop your cravings, you need to have jhana to do it, the fourth jhana to do it. Like right now, you know the body is anicca. You know it's subjected to aging, sickness, and death. But when you get sick, you still feel bad, right? Because your cravings, you still want the body not to get sick. But with jhana, you can stop the feeling bad when you get sick. You leave the body sick alone, and the mind doesn't get sick with the body.
Understand, Ajaan.
Okay.
I understand, Ajaan. Yes.
Yeah. Studying the nature of the body, you don't need to have jhana. But you have jhana, you can study longer. Without jhana, you might be able to study the nature of the body just a few minutes, then your mind will be hijacked to go think about something else. And then you forget the nature of the body. But if you have jhana, then you can force the mind to study the nature of the body for a long time until it becomes almost embedded in the mind, and not forgetting about the nature of the body. So then it knows what to do when the body gets sick or dying. It's not to crave for the body not to get sick, not the body not to die. Then once it knows this, then it stops the craving, see. And once it can stop the craving, then there will be no suffering. This you need the equanimity from the jhana to do it. To not reacting with craving when you're sick or when you're dying. You're just merely knowing, accepting the truth, the fact. Okay?
Yes, Ajahn.
All right.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Our next participant just happened to get up and walk. Maybe he's busy doing something else. We'll come back to him later. We'll go to, he's back now. Tommy, it's your turn. Hi.
Mask on up. I'm just getting my notes.
Okay, you got anything to say or ask?
Of course.
Okay, go ahead.
I went to look at the replay and the live stream cut out the question I asked last week about Satipatthana. I was just wondering if you could give a brief overview of the contemplation of the hindrances section.
The hindrances. Well, in your mind, sometimes you have hindrances coming up. If you have mindfulness, then you should be able to know. Right now, I have anger. When you meditate, you feel that the anger keeps blocking your ability to concentrate. So you have to somehow deal with the anger, get rid of the anger. And the general antidote is to apply loving kindness or metta, which means you have to forgive the person who makes you angry. Once you can forgive the person, then your anger will disappear. Then your mind will come back to being normal and be able to continue with your meditation. Or if you have any sexual desire, then you have to use the contemplation of the asubha to stop the sexual. Once you see the body not pleasant, then your sexual desire for the body will disappear. If you have doubt in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, then you have to study more of the teachings. If you have sloth or torpor, it means you eat too much. You feel sleepy. So reduce your food consumption. And if you have agitation and restlessness, it means you're not developing any mindfulness at all. So you have to develop more mindfulness by reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto to bring mindfulness back. Okay.
Okay. Can I ask about the section about the constituents of mind and matter?
Okay.
Should I read it? It's only a short bit.
Go ahead.
Moreover, monks, a monk dwells contemplating the nature of things in various things in the five constituents of mind and body that provide fuel for attachment. And how monks does a monk dwell contemplating the nature of things in various things in the five constituents of mind and body that provide fuel for attachments? Here a monk knows such is form, such is the origination of form, such is the passing away of form, such is feeling, such is the origination of feeling, such is the passing away of feeling, such is perception, such is the origination of perception, such is the passing away of perception, such are mental processes, such are the origination of mental processes, such is the passing away of mental processes, such is consciousness, such is the origination of consciousness, such is the passing away of consciousness.
You have to see these five khandhas as being changing and anicca. Your body keeps changing every second, but you don't notice it because the change might be slow. But if you look at your face a few weeks before when you have no beard, now you look at it now, you see it has beard going up. So this is the changing nature of the body. And you cannot stop the changing the nature of the body. And also the changing nature of feelings. In your body, sometimes your body feel good, sometimes it feel bad, sometimes it feel neither good nor bad. Like when you're hungry, you feel bad. When your body have some pain, then when you eat your food, and when you eat food and your body become full, then you have pleasant feeling. And sometimes when you're not hungry or full, then you have neutral feeling. So feeling can be changing depending on the condition that you provide the body with. So you have to understand that this is the way things are with the five khandhas. You cannot control them. They are anatta. They don't belong to you. They're not under your control all the time. Sometimes you might be able to control. Sometimes you might not be able to. Sometimes you can stop your thought. Sometimes you cannot stop your thought. Sometimes you can change the feeling from bad to good. But sometimes you cannot. Like when you're sick. When you're sick, you cannot change the painful feeling to not being painful. So once you understand that the five khandha are not under your control, then you will have to learn to accept them when they are not under your control.
Okay.
So this is what it means by understanding the nature of the five khandhas. So you can become a sotapanna.
Maybe one day.
By accepting them, don't try to manipulate or manage them. Like never try to, you cannot stop the body from dying. It's just a matter of when it's gonna die. That's all. And if you don't want it to die when it's gonna die, then you will have suffering. If you don't want to have any suffering, then when it's time for it to die, then you say, yes, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to let it go.
Okay.
Okay, understand now?
Yeah.
How to deal with the five khandhas?
Yes.
They are anicca, constantly changing. Anatta, not under your control all the time. Sometimes you can control them, sometimes you cannot. And when you want to control them and you cannot control them, then you get dukkha. If you don't want to get any dukkha, then stop trying to control them. Let them be. Leave them alone.
Okay.
That's the goal of understanding the nature of the five khandhas.
Okay. I wanted to ask, I'm starting to get sick of my family and my living situation. I want to find a proper solitude where I don't have to deal with everyone and maybe live in the forest, but I can only find a short-term place. It's in the proper rainforest, but there's going to be somebody living above me, and it's only for 2.5 months. And I'm afraid if I go that, like I'm not sure how much of my mindfulness is built up around being in one place. And then if I go somewhere new, I have to, like, my practice is going to degenerate.
You want to know how to decide what to do?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a bad idea, or if I should wait for somewhere where I can stay for a whole year, like get a lease for a whole year, and then I'm stuck there instead of just a few months.
Well, someone said once about, someone asked Ajaan Man for his advice. A monk wants to go to a place to practice and wonder whether he should go or not. Then Ajaan Man gave him the criteria for his decision. If you go, if staying is better than going, then stay. If going away is better than staying, then go. But if going and staying is the same, then you can decide stay or go. So look at the benefit of your decision.
Yeah.
If you don't know, then you just have to, I guess, what you call, take a chance. If you want to go, then you have to take a chance. If you
Also,
if you want to play safe, then you don't go. You stay where you are.
also have the opportunity. I don't know if you heard about this. There's a forest in Japan that still has corpses in it, so you can do the super practice.
You never know until you go there. What you hear and what you see might not be the same thing. See?
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm restless. I can't decide what to do.
Then stay. If you don't know what to do, then stay and be happy with where you are. Because in fact, what you're really doing is you're treating the mind, and the mind can be treated in any places. Is there any reason why you cannot stay where you are and treat your mind?
I just feel like I want to practice in solitude, like complete solitude, not have to worry about my family.
But who's going to support you if you practice in solitude?
Well, I still have money to survive.
But you're gonna end up when it's gone. What you gonna do?
Well, it won't run out for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have money coming in. I'm not going to run out of money.
Oh, okay, then you can try if you like, because you never know until you try it.
Why did Ajahn want to leave Bangkok?
Oh, I felt I don't fit there anymore because I like to practice and not to do any extracurricular work. But once you're there, other monks have other work to do besides meditation. So they put pressure on you to do with them.
Yeah.
And so you feel the pressure that is pressing you to go and do something else and not meditation. So I decided maybe it's time for me to go look for a place where there's no pressure for me to do other things, but to meditate. So I finally came to Wat Yan because this is where no one really put the pressure on you to do anything. You can practice on your own.
Did you practice degenerate at all when you're traveling to come to Wat Yan?
Did I what?
Did your practice did it degenerate at all when you're like changing monasteries?
No, for me, no. It's okay. It's quite constant.
Okay. So you could say like it lives, if you build up enough mindfulness, like it will follow you.
Yes, yes. Mindfulness and wisdom will follow you. Even after that, it will follow your mind. It doesn't belong to the body. It doesn't stay with the body. Your mental things that you learn go with the mind.
Okay. All right. I'll let you know what happens. Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. I'll move on to the next participant then, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Ajahn.
You're welcome. Sri and Czech. Hi. How are you doing?
Good things.
Greetings, Ajahn. We are doing well.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
well, thank you.
Hope you're doing well.
Okay. Yes, always well, you know that. Did I ever say that I'm not well?
No.
Okay. If I'm not well, I won't be here in the first place. Then you know I'm not well. Okay, anyway, let's go on.
I have a questions like from context we have feelings, but okay, we feel up and down, but the mind also feel up and down. Like what are the conditions for the mind? Like what like the feelings and the mind in
They
Satipatthana?
interact. So what you see, what you hear, what you think can cause the mind to become good or bad. Yeah. These are the things that condition the mind to be different. Sometimes it makes it happy, sometimes it makes it sad, sometimes it makes it restless, sometimes they make it calm. These are the sensual objects that you come across, and your thought of the past or the future also can affect your states of mind. So you have to understand that these conditions are not under your control. So you cannot always control your mind to stay calm all the time.
Mm.
But you can stop the
So
mind from reacting. The goal is not to control the mind, but to control the reaction to the states of mind. Because the states of mind is anatta, are not under your control. But your defilement, your reaction is under your control. You can control your mind not to react with greed, hate, or delusion.
mm. So along this process, and we also generate feelings.
Feelings also. Good
Yeah,
feeling, bad feeling. Feeling usually come through your body. But it also can come through the mind also. But sometimes we just don't call it feeling, we just call it states of mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's clear.
Just know
Okay.
that just know that it's changing, that's all. And you cannot control them, that's all.
Both feelings and the mind.
And the body, all three are not under your control all the time. You might be able to control them from time to time, and sometimes you cannot control them. So when you cannot control them, then just let them be. Because if you want to control them and you cannot control them, then you can get dukkha. If you
Yeah.
don't want to get dukkha, then let it be, let it happen.
Okay. And then you always teach us not to react.
That's right. Like you losing your car, right? What do? Can you control your car from not being wrecked? You cannot. Well,
Yeah.
let it become wrecked. Get a new car. Move on, right?
Yes. Mm. Okay. That was my questions. But in terms of practice now, yeah, I'm trying to establish like mindfulness during my daily activities, like going out for a walk, or sometimes like reaching out to get something. But if I'm mindful enough, then I'll be able to remember that moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, rather
Yeah.
than I sit down, because I'm not sure like if we sit down and meditate, like we will increase the mindfulness, or if we try to be mindful in our daily activities, we will improve our mindfulness. Like
Well, the more mindfulness you develop, then the stronger your mindfulness will be during meditation.
that's during daily activities. Like for example, if I'm walking or if I'm putting on my clothes. So
Yes.
if
Every moment of your movement, every second of your movement, you're mindful of it all the time, not letting your mind go away to the past or to the future, to here and to there. Just stay with the body, for instance. This is the way to have mindfulness, Mindfulness really means attention or focus.
Mm.
So you want your mind to focus, pay attention to the body's movement, activity, concentrating.
Mm. And then if I establish this kind of things like more and more, and then when I sit down and meditate,
Then your
it
mind
was
will stay with your breath. If you tell the body to stay with tell the mind to stay with your breath, it will not go away to other things. And if you can stay with the breath long enough, then your mind can enter into jhana.
Mm.
But if your mind keep running away from your breath, then you will not be able to go into jhana.
Yes. And that only come like when we practice during our daily activities, when we are being more and more mindful.
That's right. The more mindful you are, the stronger your mindfulness will be. The stronger will be your concentration and your focus.
Mm. That's my
Understand? Okay.
yeah. Thank you, Ajahn.
So keep doing mindfulness all the time. As soon as you get up, start mindfulness right away. Tie it to the body or tie it to a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto. So you cannot go think about this and that. Unless you have to
Yeah.
think, then you allow it to think only what you have to think. Don't let it think about other things that you don't need to think. You might have to
Yeah,
think, what is
reciting.
today? What is today? What am I gonna do today? Planning and so forth. Once you know what you have to do, then you stop and then go ahead and prepare yourself for what you have to do. While you're preparing yourself, you be mindful with your preparation.
Mm. It's like we allocate time during the work, and then if not, then be mindful of my daily activities like those washing dishes, like putting on clothes, walking.
Everything, every movement of your body. Even when you work, when you go to work, you have to be mindful of your work also.
Yeah.
Then you have continuous mindfulness. So that when you meditate, then your mind will not run away from your focus, from your meditation object.
Mm.
And if it can stay with the meditation object continuously, then it can go into jhana eventually.
Mm.
Can you stay with your breath continuously for 5 minutes without going away from it?
For now, no.
No, you know that. Okay.
I'll give you a call.
How long can you
Um,
stay with your breath? A few seconds.
I didn't really count though, but I know that like even walking, right? Like that's why then I realized, oh, the monk like walk in the market, like they have to be mindful. Like even like I tested like myself when I walk like down the street and the mind wander, then like I have to pull it back again.
Yeah, very quickly. You can only focus just
That's-
briefly, then the mind start to run away again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I realized because that's why daily activities for me like now is so important. Yeah, just down the road, and then I thought I want to be mindful, but then the mind wander off and think of something else. Pull it
You have
back.
you have to bring it back,
Yeah,
back to the
that's how
body.
yeah. So now I'm collecting my mindfulness, even a small thing that I'm doing, putting on clothes or brushing teeth.
Everything you do with your body.
Yeah. Yeah,
Stay
because
with
I
the
know
body. Tie the mind to the body. Make the mind and the body act in unison, act together. Whatever
yeah.
the body does, the mind does the same thing with the body. Like dancing partner. Ballroom dancing, okay. They don't do this anymore.
Yeah, yeah. that really will start with check. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mind and
because
body should be together, not be separated. But normally the body and the mind doesn't always stay together, right? The mind can come back to the body and tell the body to do something, then it goes away and then come back again. Come and go, come and go.
yeah,
It doesn't stay with the body all the time.
it's true. So
The goal
sometimes I like.
of mindfulness is to keep the mind and the body together for as
Mm.
long as possible.
Mm.
The longer, then the stronger there will be the concentration.
Mm.
Okay. We're running out of time.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Taja.
Tantan.
Okay. We'll go to our last participant, I guess, Witness. Witness. Hi.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. I put you, sir. Yeah. I love to hear from you. I'm so really gifted to get answers from you. I want to know how to attain the Sotapanna and go to Sagakami and Anagami. Can you explain, sir, how can I go to Sotapanna stage?
First, Sotapanna stage, you have to understand the nature of the body and the feelings.
That's through Vipassana?
Yes, you need Vipassana and you also need Samatha. You need Samadhi also. Because merely understanding is not enough. Understanding and not being able to apply what you understand. You need to have Samadhi, the strength to stop your mind from being attached to your body and feeling.
Oh yeah, okay.
You have to be you have to be detached from your body and your feeling. You have to leave the body and the feelings alone. If the body is gonna die, let it die. If the painful feeling arises, let it be. Don't try to get rid of it.
Okay.
Because you cannot stop them from coming or going.
Okay.
When you try to stop them, then you can get dukkha or suffering or stress.
Yeah.
So this is the first step for the Sotapanna, is to let go of the attachment to the body and feeling.
Okay.
And then the second level, Sakidakami, is to stop your sexual desire by studying the unpleasant nature of the body.
Yeah.
Look at the 32 parts, the parts under the skin.
Yeah.
When you see the body in a different way, you will not have any sexual desire.
Yeah. That's
so then you achieve the second and the third. The
Yeah.
second the second is the midway between the before you get to the third one. The second one, it means that you have reduced your sexual desire,
Okay.
but not completely yet. You have
Yeah.
because you haven't seen the body as being unpleasant all the time. Sometimes you see it being pleasant, sometimes you see it not being unpleasant. So it's half and half, more or less. But once you see the body being unpleasant all the time, then your sexual desire can no longer arise. Then you have reached the third level of enlightenment, and anagami.
Anagami stage.
Yes.
Okay. But the basic thing to begin this one is to anapana and to vipassana. No, to
Yes,
go.
you need anapanasati first to be able to make the mind strong enough to stop your attachment.
Yeah.
If you don't have anapanasati, you won't be able to stop your attachment.
Anapanasati, yes.
So you have to sit in meditation using anapanasati until you get to jhana.
You mentioned this 4 jhanas. What's that?
Fourth jhana, equanimity. When the mind becomes still, peaceful, and happy.
That's 4th jhana.
4th jhana.
But what about the 2nd and 3rd jhana? That's a samadhi too.
There's a step toward the 4th.
Sorry, what you say again?
There are steps toward the fourth one.
Okay, okay.
The goal is to reach the fourth one. So
Reach
you
the
don't
fourth.
have to worry about the first, second, or third. You just keep focusing on your meditation.
It goes to the fourth one.
Yeah, will take you from first to second to third, and then eventually to the fourth.
Fourth.
By being mindful of your breath.
Okay, mind. Okay. Okay.
Then you will eventually get to the fourth jhana.
Fourth jhana. Okay. Okay.
When you have fourth jhana, your mind becomes still, peaceful, and your defilement, your attachment stop working temporarily.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So now you have the ability to stop your attachment.
Attachment.
Right, or craving.
Craving.
Then when you apply wisdom toward your body and feeling, wisdom will tell you to let go of your attachment to the body and feeling if you don't want to have any suffering.
Suffering, yes.
So you use equanimity from your meditation to stop your craving or
Yeah.
attachment toward the body and feeling.
Feels okay. Okay. And another thing, you mentioned that Buddha mentioned that it's enough to 7 days or 7 months or 7 years to attain the final stage. So if it's 7 days, means we have to continuously, we have to focus on this one, or it depends on.
Yes, the more you practice, the faster you become enlightened. The more the input, the faster the output. Yeah. Output is enlightenment. It depends on how much you practice. This is the input.
It's very hard. It's not that easy to.
Well, for a beginner, it's hard, but if you keep practicing, then it will become easier. As you advance, and then eventually you'll be able to practice all day and all night, except when you go to sleep.
Yeah. Me, I'm working also. So working is hard to balance.
Yeah. Working will distract your mind away from your practice.
Exactly.
If you work, then you won't be able to become enlightened.
Enlightened, I know.
You need to be free from working. So that you can devote all your time for the practice.
Practice, yeah. And another one, cutting the grass at home and outside the home, there's a grass. So cutting the grass is a sin, is it a bad karma because there's so many insects, living beings in the grass.
Yes.
So
if you kill insects, it's killing. You're breaking the first precept.
So we should not cut the grass either.
Yes, just leave it alone. Let it become forest.
Thank you so much. That's what I used to tell to my wife and kids.
Or else have some volunteer to do it for you. If somebody are willing to volunteer to cut for you, then let them cut it for you. But you must not tell them to do it for you. Because by telling them, you're also breaking the precept, even you're not doing it.
Exactly.
But if there's a volunteer come by and look at your lawn and say, "Oh, it's so it needs to be cut," and it does it voluntarily without you telling him to do, then you're not breaking the precept. He's the one who's breaking the precept, but he doesn't care maybe.
Oh yeah, that's a good advice.
Yeah, but you cannot tell them to do it for you either.
And then it's a karma too.
But if he wants to do it out of maybe love for you or respect for you, that's up to him.
Up to you, yeah.
So long you don't tell him to do it for you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
All right, I think we have our last person to deal with is Kunjup, right? Kunjup, you have any question?
Yes, kaท่านอาจารย์ค่ะกราบนมัสการค่ะ We have 4 questions, and the first 2 questions are from the assistant Gmail. The first question is mindfulness being mindful of impermanent of things?
No, mindfulness is being mindful of something that can stop your mind from thinking, like mindful of your body, or mindful of your breath, or mindful of a mantra, for instance. This will stop your mind from thinking.
The second question is from Samanji. How can one recognize that they have truly entered a jhana state?
Well, when the mind enters jhana, you enter into a different world, like when you jump into the water and go under with the scuba gear. You're in a different world. You know it when you get there. Because the mind will be different. The mind will be peaceful and calm and happy.
The next two questions are from Facebook, and the first one is from George Lim. Dear Ajahn, what are the differences between ignorance, delusion, and wrong view?
Same thing. Same thing, really.
And the last question is from Sulan. Dear Ajahn, hope you're well. Would like to ask, why is it that after people retire and they have nothing to keep their minds occupied, and if they don't have enough stimulation from social interactions, they might get dementia? When the mind does nothing and stays home and doesn't go socializing, why does it get dementia instead of peace, Satu?
Well, I'm not an expert on dementia. But I think I can speculate, I guess, that because they don't have enough mindfulness. So when they don't have enough mindfulness, they can become forgetful easily. When you do something and you're not paying attention to what you do, you can forget. But with mindfulness, you'll be able to retain some of the memory, maybe not all. Yeah. Some important information you can retain. But some unimportant information, you might lose it. Okay. And you might ask what are the important information that a practitioner can retain is the truth, like the Four Noble Truths, the three characteristics of existence. This will never never be disappear from the mind. It will always be in the back of the mind all the time. But the name of people that you see, that you meet, that you know, or the activity that you did with someone before, you might lose this. But that the truth and the presence of mind will always be here. You know what you're doing. You know what you're seeing. You know what you're thinking. For instance, this you will know with mindfulness. Okay. I think that's all the time we have for tonight. And thank you for your company. I hope this meeting is useful and helpful for your practice and can push you ahead in your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
กับสาธุเจ้าค่ะ
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye, friend. Bye bye, friend.